Nimejoin Rasta officially.
Now
I'm a Rasta man.
Baba Jano ya.
So officially umejoin.
Nimejoin Rasta.
Yes sir.
Nimejoin Rasta kwa sababu Rasta man is a peaceful man.
Yes,
na mnajua nilikuwa nimeban Diamond Kukuja Kenya. Nilikuwa nimemwambia Kikuja hapa namweka pingu, lakini Elder ameniambia you must be a peaceful man. Love one another.
Yes,
so today officially nimefungua Diamond anaweza kukuja Kenya. Lakini ana masharti moja. Asikuje kupeana mbegu vile anapeana. Umetocha mtoto wake anatusumbua hapa. Umepata point? Ya pili akuja afanye vitu za amani. Na aende. So mwambieni nimeweka mikakati. Wamenipigia simu. Wakana salamu kwa wananiambia Cassypool, ruhusu mtoto aingie. Basi nikamwambia serikali mruhusu. Kido akanipigia simu akaniambia Cassypool mruhusu. Nikamwambia Kido tumetoka naye mbali na mruhusu. Sasa mwambie nimemruhusu akuje. Sisi sio watu wenye rebel. Sisi ni watu ambao tunaketi, tuna support serikali ambayo inafanya kazi. Huko ni ya Museveni inafanya kazi, hapa ni ya nani ndio inafanya kazi? Ya William Samoei Ruto. So siku zote kama kuna vijana bahali Cassypool hawezi kosekana. Trudy. Cassypool anakosekana kwa nini? Alafu sasa mimi Wajakoya aliniambia akanishawishi akaniambia ingia enda unyenyekee chini, nimetafuta elder, nataka ni submit under the authority ya elder and guide. Alafu ni kwe Dr. Cassypool Kapuana. Blessed man. Yeah, blessed. Blessed. So, we know being a chichi man is a bad thing. Being a chichi man is a bad thing. It's evil. So we don't support chichi. We don't support chichi man. And we have to say the way it is. If you're a chichi man, you are born.
Yes, sir.
Fire born. Yeah. So all in all,
Hope you're doing well. We're right here at Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, and we have Cassypool and Rasta.
Jaden from the Rastafarian Society of Kenya.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Okay. So Cassypool, tell us more. Why are you here?
we're here because tumekuja kukutania ghetto president. In fact, the ghetto president in Uganda. Bobi Wine so ghetto president. Yeye ndo ghetto president, anaitwa Butcherman. Butcherman ni Rasta man. Na yeye ndo advisor to the president on ghetto affairs. Na mnajua vizuri sana mimi ndo cha rais. Mimi ndo cha nini? Mimi ndo cha nani? Wa rais. So yeye ni advisor to the president kwa ghetto affairs. Na mimi kama cha rais inakuwa ni protocol na mamlaka nimepewa kumkaribisha kama mwenzangu kutoka Uganda.
Cassypool ulianza kwa mrasta lini?
Kila mtu ni
mrasta. Chao rais.
Uliza.
Lakini story ya urasta.
No, uliza elder. Elder, can you tell her about everyone is a Rasta man?
Yeah, Rastafari is just a natural way of life and is a conception of the heart, to do good for yourself and for the creation, to love yourself. As we all know the history of I black people ever since the time of colonialism and slavery, black people have gone through a lot. So Rastafari come to teach the black people to love themselves and not to forget their culture, because as you can see, the world is now lacking direction. So I is here to show the unity in East Africa and also to provide a chance for the ghetto youths, because the ghetto youths really needs enlightenment. They need role models, So as a Rastaman, we are here to show them that nothing is lost. You see, you can still rebuild yourself back and live a conscious life. Yeah, man.
Cassypool za ndani zinasema umeacha kwa chawa wa rais, wewe ni chawa wa Wajakoya.
Wajakoya siwezi kuwa chawa wake kwa sababu number one, Wajakoya na mimi tulisimama president, unajua? Na mimi nilikuwa hata spokesman kama during Wajakoya, hiyo maneno ya Wajakoya. So mimi siwezi kuwa chawa wa Wajakoya na sitaki kuwa chawa wa Wajakoya. Mimi ni chawa wa rais number one. Alafu tukiongezea mimi ni chawa Sofia.
So the agenda, Mr. Butcherman is invited to the president
yes.
on ghetto affairs.
Yes.
So what's his main agenda? The
main agenda ni to make sure ya kwamba all the ghetto youths wana support the government of Museveni. And we are supporting the government of Museveni. I Cassypool na support. Na we are not, sisi sio watu wenye rebel. Sisi ni watu ambao tunaketi, tuna support serikali ambayo inafanya kazi. Huko ni ya Museveni inafanya kazi, hapa ni ya nani ndio inafanya kazi? Ya William Samoei Ruto. So siku zote kama kuna vijana bahali Cassypool hawezi kosekana. Trudy. Cassypool anakosekana kwa nini? Alafu sasa mimi Wajakoya aliniambia akanishawishi akaniambia ingia enda unyenyekee chini, nimetafuta elder, nataka ni submit under the authority ya elder and guide, alafu nikue Dr. Cassypool Kukua. Blessed man. Yeah, blessed.
Just to ask the legend, do you think maybe one day we'll have a Rastafarian president in Kenya?
Of course, Kenya has been known all over the world to be the cradle of mankind, to be the most beautiful place in the creation, and we have the best constitution and democracy that is shining all over the world. We believe the principles of Rastafari, which is equal rights and justice, is applicable here in Kenya, and we believe that one day, a Rastaman will lead this nation and will show the world that the prophecy of Marcos Mosiah Gave, which is, we can accomplish what we wish as black people, and this is what Rastafari is all about. Self-reliance, self-respect, self-elevation, and above all, the love for Mama Africa, because Mama Africa have gone through a lot, and if we have to love each other, we have to respect each other, we have to uphold the principles and the cultures of Africa. So that is why when you see Uganda and Kenya coming together, the pearl of Africa and the heart of Africa, so that means this is a great significance in this time. And I call upon the youths to be patient and to be moral at the same time. And let us look at the environment, what is happening. Let us plant a lot of trees and prepare the future for the next generation. Because the life we are living in right now is borrowed from the next generation. So let us be cautious in all the actions that we are doing. And, history will judge us tomorrow. Haile Selassie.
What is the one thing that other communities can learn from the Rastafarian community?
Yeah, man, it's the resilience and uvumilivu. Because Rastafari have been mocked, Rastafari have been, there's a lot of prejudice about Rastafari. People don't know who we are. But I will ask the communities and the rest of the world to humble themselves and to learn and also to acknowledge the Rastafari, because we have a lot to share and we have a lot of knowledge concerning good living, good health, agriculture, and culture. So don't just speculate about I. Please sit down with the Rastaman. That is why we have registered the Rastafari Society of Kenya, which is now a legal organization. If you need any information about Rastafari, please feel free to visit our offices and also to make call, 0750 2020 37 or 07 11 22 81 33. You will be guided to the Rastafari headquarters and you will be given the right information about Rastafari.
We've seen
people without knowledge of their past is like a tree without its roots.
Yes,
so it is good for I to understand where I is coming from, so that I will know where we are going.
We've seen Muslim fighting this issue of LGBTQ. Maybe what's your take on that?
Yeah, man, judgment, I is a natural man, and I deal with nature, So nature shows you how to live. So anything which is unnatural, that's why we big up His Excellency Museveni as an elder of Africa.
Yes,
yeah, man, for standing up with the African culture and standing up with the natural man and the natural woman, so that the creation will not be extinct tomorrow. So Africa will remain to be Africa, and Africans will uphold African culture and African spirituality and African gods and ancestors. So, yeah, man, let whoever who wants to live a Western life also be free to live it in the West. But in Africa, we'll continue to be man and woman, queen and king, you know what I mean? As it was from the beginning, so must it be in this end. Judgment upon Chichi, Haile Selassie in this time. Rastafari.
You mentioned about
Yeah,
stereotype concerning the Rastafarian community.
Yes.
Is that like an agenda that Busherman has to sort of demystify that stereotype?
If you ask me, I don't know about, I'll not talk about Butcherman, I don't know about what he's thinking. But all in all is that we know being a Chichi man is a bad thing. Being a Chichi man is a bad thing. It's evil. So we don't support Chichi. We don't support Chichi man. And we have to say the way it is. If you're a Chichi man, you are born.
Yes, sir.
Fireborn. Yeah. So all in all, we are telling. We are supporting the government of William. So I personally support the government of William Samoei Ruto because it's not supporting that thing. We need to raise our kid in the right way.
Yes, sir. In the beginning, Jaja created man and woman.
Yes.
And he put him in the garden,
Yes.
you know, to multiply, you know, and to live good and happiness in this creation. Yeah, man. So let us not confuse the young generation. Yes. Yeah, man. A man is a man and a woman is a woman.
And all in all, I can say this, Nimejoin Rasta officially. Now I'm a Rasta man.
So officially
Nimejoin Rasta.
Yes, sir.
Nimejoin Rasta kwa sababu Rasta man is a peaceful man. Na mnajua nilikuwa nimeban Diamond Kukuja Kenya. Nilikuwa nimemwambia kikuja hapa namweka pingu, lakini Elder ameniambia you must be a peaceful man, love one another. Yes, so today officially nimefungua Diamond anaweza kukuja Kenya. Lakini ana masharti moja. Asikuje kupeana mbegu vile anapeana. Umetocha mtoto wake anatusumbua hapa. Umepata point? Ya pili akuja afanye vitu za amani na aende. So mwambieni nimeweka mikakati. Wamenipigia simu. Wakana salamu kwa wananiambia Cassypool, ruhusu mtoto aingie. Hapa basi nikamwambia serikali mruhusu. Kido akanipigia simu akaniambia Cassypool mruhusu. Nikamwambia Kido tumetoka naye mbali na mruhusu. Sasa mwambie nimemruhusu akuje. Lakini akifanya makosa tena tunafanya nini? Tunamfungia. Kuna swali lingine? Kuna swali lingine? Yes, swali Kido.
Ningetaka kuuliza Prince Charles III anakuja na Queen Camilla. I don't know kama Rasta wanaweza patiwa opportunity mkitaka ku meet the Prince Charles III.
And the ambassadors of Africa. You know what I mean? Eh? So, please, my brother, if you can pass the message to the president that the Rastafari community will want also to be part of the advisory committee to the president and to the youths of Kenya.
Definitely.
So, and I also are the ambassadors for Africa and for Kenya. As you know, Rastafari ever since have been agitating for equal rights and justice, you know what I mean, especially for the ghetto youths. So if the issues that affect the ghetto youths we can be given a chance to sit down with all the government delegates and the international delegates to see how we can talk about peace, because you can see in Ukraine and in Palestine right now there is a lot of disorder and conflict, and we the youths, we feel that if given a chance for us to also speak and agitate for peaceful coexistence and sharing of natural resources, because God put us in this creation all to live and to enjoy. So there should be no one suffering and crying because we cannot share natural resources. So I agitate the people of Palestine and Israel to put down the arms and to look at the women and children suffering. You know, I agitate also for the leaders who are looking upon the situation in Ukraine to provide a chance for dialogue and negotiation, because we believe through the teachings of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie the First, that the world must learn to coexist with each other, and we must learn from the past mistakes so that we don't repeat the mistakes again. We don't want another third world war. We don't want bloodshed in the world. We want people to learn how to share resources, you know, and how to live together you know, despite their different cultural and political aspirations. Yeah, man. Rastafari.
Yes. Now that umekuwa mrasta, maybe are you going to talk on behalf of many kuongelesha Mr. President a legalized bank Kenya?
You see, let me tell you, and it's very simple. Mimi nikikuwa rasta niko chini ya elder. I'm under the authority. Siwezi kukua juu. If lazima tuongelee maneno yake, unakuja kwa elder na elder wako na tayari na watu ambao wanaongelea on behalf. Mi kazi yangu ni ku make sure elder unaenda State House.
Yeah, you see.
You're going to State House.
Yes, sir. You see.
I'll take you there.
The issue about marijuana and cannabis is a very, very sensitive issue because we have the medical marijuana and we have the industrial, you know what I mean, marijuana, which also, if given a chance through research, it can provide great opportunities for the young people of the ghetto through employment, and also it can help to refurbish the environment in one way or another. So what I'm urging the government of Kenya, especially His Excellency the President, is to see on how to provide room for research so that we will know what are the beneficial part of the plant and how we can utilize it to improve the economy, and also the many youths who are suffering in the rehabilitation centers and in the prisons. How can we also provide resources so that they can be rehabilitated and they can become good citizens tomorrow, you know what I mean, and help the nation move forward. So there are nations already like Malawi, South Africa, Botswana, including Uganda, are already providing room for research to see what hemp can do, because hemp can be used for construction, it can be used for industry, for clothing, it can be used for medicine, you know what I mean. But if only our scientists will be given the resources and the space to know how the plant is resourceful for the use of man. Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yes.
The president of Uganda, Museveni, may appoint the butcherman as the advisor to the youth on ghetto affairs.
Yeah.
So of course it's a way of empowering youths. So what has the president of Kenya, His Excellency Ruto, done?
The president has appointed so many young people in the cabinet. This is the first government that is appointing young people both in the cabinet, parastatals. Na mmeona, this is a youthful government. It's only that the people that have been appointed wamejisahau. Lakini wale president amewapea opportunity wa kukua. Mimi ncha rais. So niko kwa serikali ya Ruto. So mimi ni kama imechanjika tu, ni kama tu advisor wa Asante sana baba. Thank you very much. Unasikia? Mimi ni kama tu advisor wa ghetto kwa president. So Ruto is the same na Museveni. And that's why we're supporting Museveni. That's why I'm supporting Museveni.
To take example, basi ya kitu yenye imefanya concrete, something concrete that we can find maybe online.
Online?
In terms of supporting the youth, just like Museveni has done. You know, in Uganda, there's a skilling project that Museveni has done on skilling the youths, the underprivileged youths. So do you have such institutions in Kenya?
They're coming up through the housing project. They're going to create a lot of employment to the youth. So hiyo ni kitu ambayo tusiongelee sana, leo tumekuja kuchukua butcherman. Ja Rastafari. Ja Rastafari.
Thank you, Cassypool. Malizia na ile slogan ya Ras. Usha join wewe ni Rasta sahihi.
Dr. Cassypool. Ja
Rastafarian last year.